And welcome back. Back where we left off last time in Terra Invicta, where the big impediment we're dealing with is how we're going to figure out how to get aliens to actually die in space.
Reaching out.
On Earth, we've got that sorted,
We will
but
save
space is
our
a little bit
world,
more of a problem.
even
apparently.
as you thoughtlessly plunder.
Okay. I'll do something where I buy the radioactives off them just to get some good opinion going. We are the corporation, so
contact.
spending our money is always
Chase your
good.
worthless gold if you must. Meanwhile, we will save the world.
That's actually a pretty good org there. Fair trade. There we go. And now the question is, do we have a good place to put that new org? Because that is a good org. That's a 2-1 org. So, for example, it's a straight upgrade over that org. So pull this one out. Toss that one in. Now, is there a 2 that we want to replace? Not let him immediately sing, at least not for investigate. I think investigator is going to be the only one who has ideal orgs for replacement. Yeah, so it's definitely one of those scenarios where it was a straight upgrade, but I'm not sure if it's gonna necessarily translate into across the board improvements. So if anything, that just means we don't need this one anymore. You're a quick learner, so you need one more.
Offering assistance. Offering counsel.
We now have a spy in their ranks.
And we went ahead and replaced our guy on the inside of the servants. And to be fair, our
Mission complete.
Mars fleets have been holding out pretty well. So it still might be worth building a command ship for them. So let's design a command ship to take over the command of India 81 here. I think I'll just go ahead and just whole cloth build a new ship design. Yeah, I think when the battleship has had the most hull slots. There's maybe an argument to go with like cruiser or something. No, battleship for the nose points. Or cruiser. We could go cruiser for the utility modules. Yeah. So we're gonna have to go, well, suppose we don't have to go Super Vortex Drive. We're gonna go Super Vortex Drive. To give this the power to keep up. So what? To keep up with the flying bricks, we wanted to be able to pull 2.4 millig's. Oh, which this is obviously at the moment easily doing. And a 30 kps. 30 kps is going to be the hard bet on the command ship here. Some armor. Only got lithium ion for the moment. Put the radiator on. Utility module, so advanced outstrips the normal, so we'll put normal away. We're never going to use the normal anymore. This is targeting communication. Only use the best targeting communication. So we'll put a flag bridge on this because this is going to be our command ship. We'll put a targeting commuter on it so it doesn't get jammed too badly. Less hydrogen tanks, so we get better fuel efficiency. Could technically slam more batteries in here, but I think we're just better off trying to get a better battery on here. So we could also go up to the same frontal armor. We'll make it match the armor of the ships it's going to be commanding, at least. Grab a salvage bay, grab a marine quarters and a mag. Hull weapons will run 1 point defense arc turret. Otherwise we'll run basically the same missile bay setup as the thing it's commanding. And it gets to have a nose weapon, so we'll give it a nose weapon. Of the rail cannon mark. Or actually do we want laser? Can the laser... Yeah, can use intensive targeting, so we'll grab a laser on it. And then we just need to get enough Delta V. Apparently it doesn't need that many engines, so we can slow it down a bit. Dnieper class cruiser. This is our command cruiser. Commanding the flying bricks. And it's basically flying bricks and more utility modules. And a little bit of point defense to protect the command staff. Okay. We're gonna build one of those. One Dnieper class. And because we'll then have Marines, we'll be able to start seizing assets, space assets that are undefended.
Acknowledged. We're going in.
Where to? I will tell our story.
I'm here. Initiating surveillance. Where do you need me?
Do we need any stabilization? A little bit in America wouldn't hurt.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Initiating recon.
So, 11th of January next year, we'll be able to merge the
Lend in
Caribbean
my
states
expertise.
and the United States of North
Offering
America.
support.
When we consolidate here, we'll be able to federate this into the same thing. Nope, there goes the servant counselor again.
Things are cooling off.
We've moved the needle.
By the numbers.
There's the cores, we're still waiting on the shipyards.
Reporting in. Taking it to them.
Standing by for orders.
Ready to go. We'll restore peace to this nation.
Where do you need me? I'll make an offer they can't refuse.
Make an offering they can't refuse. Get our quantum battery soon. Easily that won't be in time for our current capital ship we're making, but it'll probably be ready for the next one. One of our stations under attack already. Servant fighter formation. Except, okay, so servants are doing that. No defenders to come to the station. The enemy fleet will dock. Okay, that's slightly
I will
annoying.
help them. Offering assistance.
We'll have to do 9 ships instead of 12 then. There's our quantum batteries. The other alternative is to run superconducting coil batteries, which apparently have like half the capacity, but they charge basically 50% faster per gigajoule. We're gonna laser mission, so doing something military right now would not be a bad idea. Yeah, the expensive is going to take a while, but 5% less damage from energy weapons is cool. In theory. Practice, it might not be.
We've turned them to our cause.
Okay, there is
Things
another
are
army for
stabilizing.
another navy for one of our armies.
Things are
Navies
cooling
are
off.
pretty expensive. I think we now only have one army for America that has no navy. Oh, there goes the servant fighter formation, blowing up another one of my bases. Before it's even finished.
Target secured. Gear up.
Ready. They'll be working for us soon.
Your orders?
I'm here.
At your service.
Don't think we're at the point where we can do a federation with 56 days, so about 4 more council actions. Oh, that's the place I'm thinking about we should take over. We have China. Well, actually, no, it's pretty well held by those guys. Let's say maybe we should merge China and Taiwan, but as long as the resistance holds that, we'll let the resistance keep it. Got a nice, safe, stable Japan here.
I will help them. Offering counsel. Lend in my expertise. I will help them.
There's a decon operation. Alien army. Yeah, we probably do want that before the next batch of alien armies show up. We basically have magnetic plasma here on lock. The only problem with spreading out more is their whole energy type. Okay, we'll just start trying to control all the tech if we can. We do have some of the more technologically
Reef gate and
useful nations. That's maybe not the most surprising. Okay, Terran Council mission went well.
Standing by. Standing by.
I just turned him, didn't I?
Score one for the good guys.
We've found something.
Regional security sweeps. Probably want that at some point, yes. All missions against our terror patrol planes terrorized, and so and so, yeah. Okay, so now we can go ahead and start building some more ships in Earth orbit. These are going to be flying bricks. Show me all the Earth locations. Alright, so it's gonna take more time for them to get built, but we still should get all 12 of them up fairly quickly.
Standing by. We're going in.
What's the up? We'll bring them to our side.
Standing by for orders. Lending my expertise.
Where to?
Please, keep me safe.
Breaching lab security.
Slow down their tech a little bit. Still improving welfare in America. We do want to get the polarization to 5, so we still need to go up a bit. Which is mainly probably going to be lowering the inequality. Communicated by education below 10. Well, except it isn't because America has education above 10. United States of North America has education above 10. And we're raising education pretty much everywhere at this point. They're actually a little too homogeneous. Yeah, we're probably right about where we can slow down the welfare a little bit. Focus a little bit on other parties. And because of the armies here and it being totalitarian, we're stable enough here, so we can slow down the welfare here as well.
Offering counsel.
Offering support. Offering counsel.
We've turned them to our cause.
Okay, well,
Ready
we'll
to
see if these guys
sabotage.
last longer than the last one. This person lasts longer than the last one.
Mission cancelled.
And apparently we lost the person we were going to sabotage upon, which is fine. Debris duty. In 50 science, we have the ability to deorbit the debris, or deorbit the debris. Use laser weapons because it doesn't cost us anything.
Target destroyed.
interesting. Someone invested a bunch in sustainability environment in Taiwan places.
At your service. Going in hot.
Reporting in. Making our case.
I'm here.
No, apparently we're getting... Well, because we got our space stations up. We're probably at the point where we could maybe make moves against the last node in China. Maybe after the unification in January.
I'm on your side.
I'm going in.
About to finish up our advanced laser engines.
Offering support.
I will help them.
We've hacked their research data.
So I can interfere with exotic materials or interfere with the green arc lasers. Let's delay their exotic materials. If we can, we'll boom them again. Delay them even more. Yeah, we're gonna go with the rapid repairing materials.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
The LZ is secure.
Okay. But that's in Germany. We're not too worried about Germany. Yeah. But we're mainly not to piss the aliens off. I am killing aliens when they're in the big three that we're trying to control. But I'm kind of letting them do what they want elsewhere, because
Where to?
otherwise we're just getting too much heat in response for our puny capacity to deal with and replace our
Heading to the
fleets
LZ.
at the moment.
Where to?
Looks like we're coming up shortly on completing magnetic plasma. That'll be the next cycle, looks like. San Juan is no longer colony region. Okay. Oh, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Somehow we just made Puerto Rico a state. That's fine.
Offering assistance.
Offering assistance.
They won't know what hit them.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
The region carries the lesser size of the nation, typically due to past imperial behavior. You're less than national GDP and cannot support armies. It becomes an independent nation or joins a nation with a similar per capita GDP. Or if you just raise the GDP there apparently enough.
Target secured.
I'm not interested in baby steps. Our enemy isn't going to wait for us to catch up. What I want from you is the most devastating
Of course,
force
you can
possibly
possibly imagine.
placed in the hands of our soldiers.
Alright, we're gonna need magnetic nozzles. If we're gonna make those drives work. Another thing to work towards might be trying to, and I might delay magnetic nodules here just because we're working on 3 different energy techs if that's the case. What we probably do want is tier 3 settlements. Settlement tabs. Colony tabs. What happened to the sidebar here? Our space future? Space commerce. Alright. Space commerce goes to our space future. Our space future goes to colony habs and ring habs. Those are the tier 3 mines and such. Okay, so we want to do space commerce. Civilian mining company, space traffic control, civilian quantum computing. And that's mainly just to reduce the number of energy techs we're working on. So we can contribute a little bit more science to all of them as a side effect.
Where do you need me? Okay. Taking it to them.
Your orders?
What's the up?
Xenoform 16, so that's one of the older ones.
Investigating target.
Ready for my mission.
Sure, we can go screw the protector out of
Breaching
that.
lab security.
There goes our ship construction.
Offering support.
I have new information.
First batch of the Earth Defense Fleet will be done in 7 days.
We've hacked their research data.
Oh, we definitely want to delay that. No longer has another servant counselor. Yeah, we can no longer consider them working for us. Or well, maybe we could, but we haven't mastered the arts of necromancy, so their corpse may be loyal, but their corpse is a corpse. And our ship is launched.
Target destroyed.
Battery farms. Yeah, at some point we might want to care about welfare just to, you know, not have global warming screw everything up. So that was the repairs on the hab from when we were having issues with an escaped prisoner.
Going in hot.
Ready. Making contact.
At your service.
No, we do not know where any of the servants are. And the last one we knew about is very dead.
Tracking target.
Well, looking at the time, that's on the note that we're not able to find the servants again. We're in a good place to put a part break in. So I'm going to go ahead and put a part break in here. So if you've been watching on YouTube, there will be a part up tomorrow. If you're watching Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to record at least one more part tonight. I think the next part will probably be the last part, though, for this stream. So, again, if you're watching on YouTube, part tomorrow. Watching on Twitch, we're going to record one more part, and then there'll probably be a 5-day break before we record again. So, until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.